My hands were shaking that morning. My chest felt very tight. Something bad was coming. The office lights were too bright. People were laughing around me. I felt alone inside. My boss smiled at me. His smile looked warm. That smile destroyed my life. I worked there for 5 years. Every day felt the same. Work was my whole life. My name is Daniel. I am not special. I was just a worker. I followed every rule. I never caused trouble. I stayed silent always. My boss was Mr. Gray. He owned the whole company. Everyone feared and loved him. People said he was honest. People said he saved jobs. People trusted his words. I trusted him the most. I defended his name. I felt lucky to work there. My life was already hard. Money was never enough. Hope was very small. My wife was sick for years. Her body was weak. Hospital bills were endless. My son was only 7. He loved drawing heroes. I wanted to be one. Mr. Gray knew everything. He asked about my family. He listened very carefully. He said family comes first. He said work should help life. I believed him deeply. One night my phone rang. It was very late. I felt nervous. His name showed on screen. I answered quickly. My voice was polite. He told me to come early. He said it was urgent work. He sounded very calm. I could not sleep that night. My thoughts kept racing. Fear sat in my chest. The next morning felt heavy. The office felt quiet. Even the air felt cold. He called me into his room. He closed the door slowly. That sound stayed in my head. He sat across from me. His eyes were dark. His smile was gone. He gave me a folder. It felt very thick. My hands started shaking. He told me to read. His voice had no feeling. My heart was beating fast. The numbers were wrong. The reports were fake. I knew it instantly. I looked up at him. He stared at me closely. He did not move. He said, "This is business." He said, "This is normal." He said I must help. I tried to speak. My throat felt dry. No words came out. He talked about loyalty. He talked about trust. His voice was sharp now. He mentioned my wife. He mentioned her illness. My stomach turned cold. He said hospitals are costly. He said children need food. He said I should think wisely. Fear locked my mouth. My hands felt numb. I nodded slowly. I walked out silently. The hallway felt long. My legs felt weak. That night I sat alone. My wife was sleeping. Machines were making noise. I watched her breathe slowly. I felt tears fall. I hated myself already. The next day I changed files. I typed fake numbers. My hands would not stop shaking. I told myself it was once. I told myself it was needed. I told myself lies. But it did not end. Each week brought more lies. Each task felt darker. Money was moved secretly. Loans disappeared suddenly. People lost everything. I saw workers crying. Families begged for answers. I looked away every time. Mr. Gray stayed perfect outside. He smiled in interviews. He talked about honesty. People clapped for him. News praised his success. I felt sick inside. He praised my hard work. He called me loyal. That word hurt deeply. At home my wife got worse. Her pain became daily. I felt helpless. My son asked questions. Why mom sleeps all day? Why dad looks sad? I smiled for him. I lied gently. That hurt the most. One evening a woman screamed. She stood near our office. Her voice was broken. Security pushed her away. Her bag fell down. Papers flew everywhere. I saw bank letters. Her house was taken. We caused it. Our eyes met briefly. Her look was empty. That look followed me. That night I vomited. I could not eat. I could not pray. Weeks passed slowly. My soul felt heavy. Guilt became my shadow. Then my wife collapsed. The doctors tried hard. Her body gave up. She died quietly. I held her hand. My world ended. The funeral was small. Rain fell softly. I felt nothing. Mr. Gray came there. He wore black clothes. He looked very sad. He hugged me tightly. People watched us. His tears looked real. He whispered softly, "Stay strong, Daniel. We still need you." Anger burned inside me. Pain turned into fire. I felt used fully. After that I changed. I stopped caring about myself. I started watching him. I copied files secretly. I saved emails quietly. Fear followed every step. At night I hid them under old floorboards. My hands shook badly. My son became silent. He missed his mother. I felt like a failure. One night he asked me, "Why mom never wakes?" My heart broke again. I promised to be better. I promised to be honest. That promise scared me. A reporter called one day. She asked about numbers. Her voice was sharp. Mr. Gray stayed calm. He joked lightly. He ended the call. After that he called me. He locked the door again. His eyes were dangerous. He knew about the files. He spoke very slowly. He smiled darkly. He said accidents happen. He said children fall. He said silence saves lives. That night I did not sleep. Every sound felt loud. Fear filled the house. I watched my son sleep. His face was innocent. I decided then. I sent everything. Files, emails, recordings. My hands trembled nonstop. The story exploded. Police arrived suddenly. The office turned chaotic. People cried and shouted. Some fainted in shock. Truth hurt everyone. Mr. Gray was arrested. Cameras flashed brightly. He never looked back. His empire fell slowly. Stories came out daily. The damage was massive. People hated him now. People hated me too. I accepted that pain. I lost my job. I lost my name. I lost my peace. We moved to a small town. Life became very quiet. Silence followed us. I work simple jobs now. Money is little. Sleep is hard. Sometimes I dream of her. She looks peaceful. I wake up crying. Sometimes I see him. That smile returns. I feel sick again. Regret lives with me. Fear lives with me. Truth lives with me. If I spoke earlier, maybe fewer tears fell. Maybe my wife smiled more. Evil does not scream. It whispers kindly. It smiles warmly. That was my boss. That was his secret. That was my sin.